just want to say thank you to everyone who decided to hit that follow button, engage in the comments, continue to engage. If you want me to pop up on your FYP, just keep engaging in the comments. I just wanted to offer some contextual background on me, on why I approach this topic the way I do and how I am able to be objective and critical, but at the same time reduce my bias and my own, and not insert my personal feelings into it or my personal bias to an extent. I served 20 years in the Army before I became an entrepreneur. I own a studio and gallery in downtown Richmond. I am a professional intimate portraiture photographer, boudoir for those who know its common name. As an officer, I have served in a myriad of positions. I've been a commander. I've commanded troops. I've been deployed to both Afghanistan and Iraq. I have been an investigating officer before. I've also sat on jury duty before. And when I tell you, if you ever get the opportunity to serve on jury duty, take it, do it, because it really does change your perspective on how you view a person's story, testimony, how the information is presented. My experience being on jury duty is why I make it a point to listen actively and ask as many questions as possible. As an investigating officer, I have learned how to research the information and be thorough when it comes to how the evidence is presented, because I can affect someone's life. I've been a commander before where I had the position and the authority to take time, take money, take rank, and in some cases, take someone's freedom. So I take these things very serious in regards to, regardless of what my personal bias is, regardless of what my baggage is, because we're all going to have bias, I make it a point to check my bias before I issue my assumptions, my judgment, or my opinion on a topic. And this is why I can look at things very objectively and say, something doesn't feel right, or something is not right. I have a lot of questions. Because when you are in a position to affect someone's livelihood, whether it's their money, their time, or their freedom, that's not something that you want to take lightly. And that's not something you want to play with. I've been sued before. I've been investigated before where someone has had false allegations on me. And this is where you really have to fight for your life and prove, burden without a shadow of a doubt, with no burden, to prove your innocence. I've had people turn on me because of false allegations, only later on to find out that they were wrong and that they stopped fucking with me altogether. It's not a cool feeling when you know you're innocent and people just turn on you because they automatically assume that you're guilty. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I am way too well versed when it comes to legal proceedings, both judicial and administration, as well as a little bit of criminal. So with that being said, thank you so much. I am truly honored and humbled. One thing that I do not tolerate is mess. I don't post bullshit just for the sake of bullshit. I don't post nonsense just for clicks and views. Because at the end of the day, TikTok doesn't pay my rent. TikTok doesn't pay my bills. This is just a hobby for me. And if you want to support me, if you are in the DMV area, if you are in the Richmond area and you are getting married, you're pregnant, or you are celebrating an anniversary with your partner and you want to do a boudoir session, hit me up. My website is in my bio. I don't have a link because I ran into some issues with the scammer. And if you want to continue to support me, follow my Instagram and my business YouTube channel. I am still debating on whether or not I want to do a Bohemian Divas YouTube channel. I'm debating that because at first I wasn't going to do it, but I see that you guys enjoy the content. But thank you so much. And I will go ahead and continue to post my breakdown of the judicial complaints as well as the assessment as the story develops.